Welcome back, everybody. It's time for our very first stay at Jack Ingram's Acoustic Motel, coming to you from the historic Cheatham Street Warehouse in San Marcos, Texas. Take it away, Jack.
Thanks, Brother Ray. You know, the tune Make Something by my pal Owen Temple was really the anchor of his 2013 album, Stories They Tell. I mean, come on, isn't that what we're all put here to do? To make something? The whole project's full of songs that take a look at the entire human experience. Of course, well thought out, smart songwriting has always been a big part of Owen's forte, dating all the way back to his early days of playing bars in Austin at the age of 18 with just a mic and an acoustic guitar.
Make something, make your own. There's a statue waiting inside a block of stone. Take a hammer and a nail, build someone a home. Make something, make your own. So Make Something is a song that I kind of wrote talking to myself. You know, a lot of us are songwriters, and sometimes you ask a songwriter, say, hey, what was the last song you wrote? And it's like, oh man, that was months ago. Oh, hold on, you know. I've been trying to make songs the last 15 years, and that's my reminder to keep trying. Do your best on the test, that's all that we can do. If it's beautiful but useless, don't be ashamed. Show it to your people, don't forget to sign your name. Make something, make your own. The new album's called Stories They Tell. We recorded them out at Kimmy Rhodes' studio. We recorded 11 songs, and I would say that they're all songs kind of where I tried to have kind of a big perspective on time. And by time, I mean, like, you know, here we are on this 4-billion-year-old rock, you know, swirling around. And so the name of the album is called Stories They Tell, and it's just tried to catch about 11 of them, 11 of the best stories I've heard in the last year. Hurricane last summer from the Gulf of Mexico ran aground and dumped to ocean on San Angelo. There's flooding in the desert just a year ago, so we're one day closer to rain. One Day Closer to Rain, that's a song that I think we understand too well. I grew up in the hill country. A friend of mine, in kind of the midst of the drought, her business was kind of disappearing because of the lack of rain. And she said, well, you know, it's all right, we're one day closer to rain. And for me, that was, you know, it was great to see that hope, and so I went and wrote the song. What is left behind is just an empty shell. What lives on are the stories they tell. We wrote Stories They Tell because a lot of times my friends will say, hey, there's a new place just opened up, you should play there. And I'm usually like, well, no, it needs to be tested a little bit. That place needs to be, I like playing the old places. So Stories They Tell is kind of about all the cracks in the floor, all the holes. Each one of those is a story, you know, and us too. I enjoyed writing that with Glenn McClinton, Stories They Tell. What co-writing is you try to boil through the superficiality of what we're saying to each other and try to get down to, like, what are we really, what have you been feeling lately? What have you been thinking about? And let's try to get it down in a song. Songs that hit me with that, oh yeah, that's someone's real story. That's someone's real battle. That's the gold standard for me of a great song. I believe it, and it hits you right there. Every word rings true. Make something, man. You can make something.